Good morning. It is day 2. It is a Sunday morning here, so Sundays are a good day. We don't do as much around the farm here. We always have to check the birds. Unfortunately, when raising animals, no matter what the animal is, it is a 24/7 job. So we have to be checking them, always be available. The biggest thing would be is if alarms would call. If the alarms call, we got to be ready to be here within 10 minutes or so. So just checking them this morning. Came into my Kubota. I will say I was that guy scraping a 2-inch window. It was cold, so quick little scrape, and then we'll go into each house here, check them all, make sure everything's good. We'll start here in house 4. Show you what it looks like. Blurry. Sorry about that. Going from cold to hot. Camera doesn't like that. Got a beautiful morning. It's cold, it's still. You can hear some birds playing up in the silo. It's still cold. I can see my breath. Checking in on house 1. Doors like to freeze shut. Step in our bleach. See what the computer's telling me. Looks like about 91. Again, house 1 and 3 are an extra day older. They came on Thursday. 5 houses came on Friday. Trying to follow the 5. That's easier just to show a full range from day 0 all the way up to 40, 49, 50. But we still gotta check them all. So house 1 here. We'll take a look. I'll walk around a little bit. We'll go from there. For some reason, the alarm in house 8 called me when I was down there in house 1. So we're gonna go check it out. See what the issue is, see what it called for. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Sunday mornings are when stuff always likes to break or stuff likes to happen. So hopefully that's not the case today. My alarm system, red, 24. That is our water pressure. Usually gets down to, sorry my shadow's in the way, but when our gauge gets down to about 35, it should click on. Right now it's about 30. So I'll manually turn it on. So just a real quick explanation on these pipes. They all go out to different houses, but our well pump will run when the pressure gets too low. So 35 it'll run, 40 actually it'll run, and it'll run up to 60. So it just shut off now at 60 pounds. 60 psi. It fills up this big gray tank, and it's also hooked in line back behind. You see a white pipe back there. Hooks up to this blue tank. So these blue and gray tanks are pressure tanks. They hold the water that when the well pumps up to them, they hold a whole lot of water, and then they distribute it out at the same pressure. So eventually when all the chickens use up that water, that pressure goes down, the well runs again, fills it back up. Those pressure tanks hold, so then it goes down. That way the well's not running all the time. So our well pump doesn't run all the time. It runs to fill these tanks up, and then that distributes out to the houses. We actually have the same setup down in our other generator room. Again, we have 2 of them. Everything we try and be redundant with. The more you have, the better, just in case something would go out. And we'll let it'll build up. See the pressure going. I think actually my lever was stuck for some reason in between, so Not sure why that would have happened. We'll monitor it. I'll go check some birds, and then I'll come back in here just to make sure it's all running. I don't want it to have the same issue when we're all at church this morning. So yeah, we'll look at it again, make sure. But for now, I'm gonna go walk through some houses, and you've seen that before, so I won't show you again at this point. So it's currently Sunday afternoon, and I said we don't like to do too much on Sunday afternoons. It's kind of the one day we get a bit of a break. But when your alarm system calls saying house 8 has low water pressure again, you got to go in and check it. So I'm currently in my sweatshirt and sweatpants. Not expecting to do this, but with chickens and any other animal for that matter, you're on call all the time. Someone always needs to be available in case something goes wrong, or if you just need to respond to something that is happening. Chickens are like us. If we have an issue go wrong, we got to go see a doctor. Someone's got to fix us, figure out something that's wrong. Chickens are the same way. I'm by no means a doctor, but hopefully know enough that I can help fix what's wrong. Looks like we're good. It might have been just a temporary thing where the water didn't kick on. If you can see there, we're at 55 to 60 pounds. We're good there. Oh, alarm 24. Looks like it's good. That is the computer. This one right here. It's green, that's good. Don't mind the other yellow. We are waiting to get birds in those houses, so we actually don't have the alarms on for the house that doesn't have birds yet. So house 2 doesn't have birds. They're coming tomorrow. Looks like we're good. An easy fix. I'll run up to the chicken house and just check them, just to make sure everything looks good on that end too. And we'll go back out. Hopefully have a relaxing Sunday afternoon. Check them tonight, maybe 9 o'clock or so, and just make sure they're good for the night. Temperatures are good, things like that. But aside from that, we should be good for Sunday afternoon. Get a little relaxing and who knows, maybe watch some football or something like that.